Okay.
It's like watching two slideshows.
There we go. I know. I'm so sorry. Welcome. There we go. Man, I'm so sorry. I'm in lost words. I'm currently a little sick, a little under the weather, so please be with me as we're doing this. But as we ended last session with the combat for the Totally Not a Mimic Magic Shop Red, unfortunately our heroes had failed their task, but nevertheless we can move forward with a loss in our hearts, but victory in the distance ahead. You all had recovered from your wounds, patching up. You had spent the whole day getting better. We saw next getting his half of the meter upgraded to its awakened state. A little bit of that. But let's say it is now the next morning after that, after the fight, you're able to have the rest of the day to recover, patch your wounds, and then the night to rest up. And as we open to this new day, Cyprion, what are you doing? What is your morning routine?
It's a very, very long process. It starts with hair, back. It starts with all the creams, oils, literally anything you can think of that, like those Instagram models do that's like completely unnecessary. She's doing every single step. And then it's to her hair, to her, like the rest of her body with like her nails and everything. Like it's literally everything you can do. She is doing it.
I love it. We again, I think it's probably getting that ice water, dunking your face into clear, got to get everything you need. The really expensive water, of course.
Of course.
You're doing that. Everyone else is getting ready for the day. However, as everyone's collected everything, you do notice that two of your allies are not in the tavern with you. Veera and Will appear to be missing.
Not again. Everyone's going missing.
Hey, where are you guys?
We have a sentence. We're pulling up right now.
Crashing through the main door, you see Veera and Will, except Will is not standing up or have his eyes open as he is completely unconscious from their training session very early that morning. How do the rest of you react as Will is currently bleeding and unconscious?
Nomei runs up and immediately just says, "Set him down. Give him to me right now."
Nomei.
Just set him on the floor. She are we in the tavern lobby?
Yes.
Okay, so she's moving chairs, clearing a space for Veera to set Will down, just on the floor because just ASAP. And she will cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level. How, is this? This isn't another. He's on death's door, right? He's just unconscious.
Sam, do you want to describe how bad Will is right now?
Yeah. So you see, as Will's dropped to the floor, he's bleeding a lot. He has multiple stab wounds all over his chest, his arms. He seems to be scorched as well. And you see one giant gash in the back of his chest plate where it seems like he was stabbed in the back as well.
Dear Lord.
He has
He
has 3rd degree burns as well. It's like he was caught on fire.
Okay. Nomei just mutters under her breath as she looks down. She just goes, "Apollo Almighty." Okay. Let's see. That is a.
I will say some of these wounds were also from possibly the bandit fight as well, as he wasn't
Okay.
fully recovered at the end of that.
Okay. So upon seeing him, she changes her mind and casts it at 3rd level. So you get 31 hit points back.
Okay.
And Nomei looks up at whoever else is around and just says, "Someone go get him a glass of water."
Will's gonna wake up and he's gonna like flinch. He's like, I'm done, please. Don't. And he's gonna look, he's frightened right now. He's under a frightened condition.
Nomei puts a hand on his shoulder, and can she ritual cast calm emotions to not use a spell slot since we're not like in danger or anything, and just like is that one that can like slowly calm him down, or like as concentration instead, or
I'll say yes. Like, is there any like specific steps that you're doing to like calm emotions? Is anyone helping with this at all, or are we just standing by as Will is freaking out?
I mean, it technically has a 20-foot radius, so everybody in the vicinity is about to get real calm. It's just focused on Will. And so I think she's asking, like, go get water, somebody get him a blanket to, like, deal with the shock and everything. So, actually, is everybody... She turns to Veera and tells her specifically to go get the water. Who else is in the tavern right now?
I am. I'm going to have Cyrene come up, and she's going to ask, were you attacked?
No. He seems to be sort of like magical fear. I don't think you've ever seen Will like this.
I'm also going to cast Cure Wounds. I'm going to use my harp, though. You heal 42 more.
Oh my goodness. He is almost
What level did you cast it at?
5th level because of my harp.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Oh.
So hopefully we don't get attacked.
What are Sai, Thayton, or Nax doing while this chaos is ensuing?
Is anybody around? Sorry.
I was just asking, are we staying at the tavern where Nax shared soup with that one guy?
Yes.
Are we still staying at that tavern? He's probably just a little distracted listening to this guy's life story after paying him 2 gold for 2 more bowls of large soup. So Nax is just becoming... I'd love to add this to my notes. Does this NPC have a name by chance?
Yes, he does. Do you want to name him, or do you want me to?
I am perfectly... If he already has a name, that is... I would love to hear it.
Give me a few moments, and I sure will.
If someone else wants to say what they're doing while Nax is, he's like, they've got it. I'm making friends.
Like, can Nomei, like, just very politely, Nax, would you mind just getting a blanket really quickly, and then you can go back to chatting with the lovely bartender? We just need one really fast.
Do I have a blanket in my inventory? Wait, hang on. Does that
Can you, like, steal one from your room, from the room in the inn?
No, that's me.
Hang on, I can check real quick. I have a bedroll.
Just wrap your bedroll around it.
I was like, can we assemble the bedroll?
Yeah. Nax will just give a curt nod. Say, pardon me, excuse me. I'll be back in just a moment. Sorry. And he'll go grab a blanket for Will.
I have nothing I can do to help calm Will. I guess I could stunning strike him.
He's like, "Oh."
Punch the poor guy.
Shut up.
Here, we'll bring Thayton into this. Nomei gestures Thayton over, and she has her water skin and a couple of her little she has her water skin, and she hands it to Thayton and says, "I need you to fill this up with the coldest water you can find, and then we're gonna press it to the back of his neck, okay?"
All right. Okay. The Thayton is going to go find just the closest bit of water. He doesn't know how temperature works. Because he does not have real blood, so he doesn't know how to actually gauge temperature. He's just going to go to the closest bit of water source.
How cold is the closest bit of water source?
There's a well nearby.
I know where the closest bit of water source is.
Yeah, but how cold
Thayton's
is
going to cut open his hand and bleed. And bleed into the bag, just like...
Yeah, okay.
I guess it is.
It's like a slow spout.
That works.
That's right. It's the River Styx. Is the River
That
Styx?
is technically the
Is the River
coldest
Styx
water.
cold? Okay.
They don't need it, no.
It's
Is
just
it
like
the
a-
water
you just
from
hear
the
a
river?
screaming.
Like,
Do I get
You're
it
like,
back?
I'll get it back eventually. You just hear like a screaming soul fall into the bag. Ah!
unlucky.
Guys off the bag, hands it back to you. Just like, there you go.
Okay.
Don't think too much about it. Just press it to his neck.
We'll talk about that later. Okay. So with the blanket like around the shoulders, what you do with the shop blanket, the top third of it is rolled up, so that there's a little bit more weight right here, to the blanket, and then there's a cold in the back of his neck, and she's using some magic to help ritual cast calm emotions to try and dispel that. And how, if it is successful, let's see. You can suppress any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened.
Okay, perfect. So as like this weight and the coldness from reaches you, your senses are able to like be clarified as that pain from the burns and the cuts and the gashes slowly don't feel like that pain is gone, and you're back in you don't remember how you got here, but you are here now with your friends surrounding you.
Oh, what's up?
Gods of Olympus, what happened?
Oh, it's not much.
Nomei just looks at Cyrene. When he says not much, she just goes, looks at him and goes,
And Cyrene matches your energy.
Okay. I was just doing some light sparring this morning. Maybe we got a little carried away.
You were stabbed in the back.
you were burned.
What? Oh. It happens. Also,
Ow.
yeah, it was a crazy fight yesterday. Like, things can happen.
Were you stabbed in the back yesterday during the fight?
Pretty sure he
Or
wasn't
by
in the
Veera?
state at the end of the fight
Look.
yesterday.
No, I made sure nobody was. So did you
I'm
and
okay.
Cyrene, actually.
That was player Sam talking, sorry.
I was like,
Max
just
is
listening
having a
today, I'm like,
conversation
yeah.
with-
Nomei and Cyrene made sure nobody was like this yesterday.
Nax, you are talking to Eli Ellison.
And he owns, remind me what this tavern's called again?
Oh,
I'm so sorry to make you do all this.
you are all good. I have to remember which one you guys ended up in for this guy. Wasn't it the Skinny Pub? Is that, or did you guys go back to the Whispering Donkey?
It's the Whispering Donkey. It would be
Okay, so yeah.
because the Skinny Pub is Shelly.
That's right.
I assure you, I'm in no danger. Just got a little carried away. it's. But thanks for patching me up. I feel great. And Will's gonna try to get up.
Why aren't you telling us what's happened to you?
I said I was doing some sparring. That's the truth.
As Will gets up, Nomei gets up too, and she just literally kind of like punches his shoulder like a little bit harder than necessary, but not that hard, and goes, "Well, don't do it again."
Will's gonna take that, which 100% he could. For some reason, that small push, he actually falls back down.
Nomei
like,
doesn't
"Oh."
help him up. She walks to Cyrene and is like just shaking her head, like, "Not doing this again. Not another day."
I was reading, so I guess the 5 levels of exhaustion no longer puts your move speed to 0. I think in the new rules it minuses 25, right? And I used to have a minus 10 to everything.
Yes. Yep,
Okay.
that's right. So you have 5 feet of movement. Let's go.
Yeah, I could do it. Was gonna get up. He kind of feels a little guilty. As he's gonna look at Veera.
I'm over by the
that-
bar, just so you know.
Yeah,
I'm not
he's
with
just
the
gonna
group.
look over.
I'm over there. Can I insight Veera? She hasn't said anything.
Well, absolutely. As Eli is continuing his story about the time he survived the demon Scylla, this is you're able to do an insight check.
The
there.
time he survived the demon Scylla, Nax is like,
What can I roll against this?
Deception or persuasion.
Oh,
my
fuck
God.
yes. Sorry, I'm trying to work on my swearing. Nat 20 plus 3 plus 2 for a total of 25.
I got a 2.
Okay. What is Dax able to get from vibes?
It's 2 things. It's she kind of feels like how powerful she is. Like she's like, damn, like I'm that shit right now. But also she's like, I'm that powerful. Like she's kind of scared of what she can do now.
No remorse.
She not thinking straight. That's part of this what she can do. Like the fact that she did this to Will is kind of scary. And the fact that she doesn't care is also kind of scary to her.
Will's gonna start like slowly stumbling to his room.
Quick question. On the nat 20, did I get anything in, like, I was inciting to see what, like, everything with Veera, but can I tell anything, any, like, guilt, any connection between you and Will's wounds?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
I'd like to help Will to his room.
Bart, he might need it.
Yeah, stumbling all the way over.
Will's gonna start walking up, and as Sai goes to help him, he's gonna like resist it. He's like, "Hey, no, I got it. Don't worry, I'm good."
You're in no condition to travel right now. You need all the help you can get.
I'm. That's why I'm going to my room. Don't worry. Thanks, Sai. I appreciate it.
We'll let him go.
You see, Will is very serious, very, very uncharacteristic. As he just looks forward and starts crawling up.
As you go up the stairs, Cyrene's gonna cast Detect Thoughts on you. She wants to get the whole story.
Can I give her guidance on that? Because I went over to her, so I feel like if she casts a spell, Nomei would notice.
I believe
Or
it's a
do I roll
saving
a
throw.
Yeah, it's a saving throw.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
So if you want to silvery barbs it.
I don't have that.
Oh,
The
darn.
second one of us chooses that, Jacob can use it against us. So, forewarned. You don't want to roll a nat 20 against the boss and have him silvery barbs you.
We've seen it in action. It's not fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it's a DC 18 Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. Okay.
DC 18 is pretty good.
Oh, We'll roll the 19 plus 3.
Dang. Okay. I think I can still get you for your like base thoughts, like what you're just thinking at the top of your head.
The base thought, the initial at the forefront of Will's mind, is fear and frustration, and a little bit of guilt as well.
Okay.
As he continues up.
Is there anything you guys want to do? The day is very young.
Well, we'll need to find a ship at some point today. But I would like to approach Cyrene and pull her away from the group for a moment after I, slide. Total, I will have slid the barkeep 5 gold, just to make his day brighter and to thank him for spending time with me.
Oh, absolutely. He smiles. He's definitely missing a few teeth on his travels across the ocean, so he easily and eagerly grabs up that gold.
I cannot wait to hear the stories of how you escaped Charybdis next time, my friend.
Oh.
I like to pull.
Odysseus.
Secretly.
He's just telling Odysseus' story and passing it off as his own. That's what it kind of sounds like, which is honestly.
Everybody in Ithaca got sick of hearing Odysseus talk about the 20-year journey he went on, so he had to like take a part-time job as a barkeep several 1,000 miles away to find people who would listen to him.
He also chopped 4.5 feet off his height. You said this guy was really small last time, right?
He's on his knees behind the counter.
Yeah. People get older, they tend to lose a little bit of height.
You just can't see him because he's crouching and the counter, like the bar counter's in the way, so you can't see him.
My mistake.
Yeah.
I'd like to
he's a pretty short
Cyrene
guy.
aside, and I'll say, how are you this morning?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm all right. I take it you sensed, or at least are feeling a bit suspicious of Veera and Will.
Oh yeah, Veera did it, hands down.
Oh, you're certain? Because she has this utter look of pride and lack of regret on her face as of current. So.
Oh.
I'm not usually able to discern those kinds of emotions, but it was as if it was beaming off of her this time.
Oh. See one of Cyrene's eyes start to twitch a little bit.
Seeing that, Nax will place his hand on the small of your back and say, but that's neither here nor there as of right now. Can I show you something cool?
Oh, sure.
He'll pull out the staff of Demeter that's slung around his shoulder. I imagine hilt up and the top half of it is slung under his cloak. Can I style how it's grown a little bit? Demeter's like the goddess of like agriculture and like of grain and wheat as well, right? Like that's one of her.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Yep. All the above.
And if I'm not mistaken, scythes and sickles are used to harvest wheat like back in the oldest times. Is that accurate?
Correct.
Excellent.
Yep.
Well, that's just perfect because Nax's image has the scythe that he started with. But I like to imagine that as it's grown, it is like this intricately carved wooden staff. It has those runes, but as its magic has grown, it sort of started extending outwards into like a scythe-like blade at the top that is carved from like this iron, this petrified wood almost. This like rock hard bark skin at the end that's like almost sharp at the end, but obviously it's staff, so like it still deals like bludgeoning damage and everything, but it started to look like that. He says, last evening after the fight I went to sort of reconcile with the world for all of the death that we caused while we had a job to do, and they clearly valued everything within there more than their lives. It was still a lot of death. So I went and I performed a ritual to enrich the life and to grow more plants and to bring more life into this world to rectify the havoc that we caused. And well, it seems that Demeter was a fan.
That's incredible. I like that you're making it your own.
Yeah, I don't know if it's sort of a symbiotic relationship, but I mean, it seems to grow at a similar paces as I, so that's curious and cool. I didn't choose to make it this way. I mean, obviously, I, as the player, chose to make it this way, but that's neither here nor there. But yes, I'm rather growing to like it. Though I do feel bad Kato doesn't, Speaking of which, where is that kid?
I think he's back at the docks. He's probably fine.
He's been at the docks?
He left it there.
Oh well, he's a resourceful kid. I'm certain he'll find his way. He managed to survive an encounter with a basilisk, which an army of soldiers couldn't do. So
That's true.
But yeah, I just I kind of wanted to share that with you.
I appreciate that. Maybe it's dumb, but I have something for you. Maybe it's because I just wanted to stab something a lot last night, or maybe it's because that tiger lilies make me think of you. And she's gonna hand you this leather cuff that she has embroidered fire red tiger lilies into. That's what she was working on last night. She's gonna give that to you.
The cuffs the Nax is currently wearing, it's already off. Like his left wrist is now bared. He's already putting that on. That is beautiful. Thank you, Cyprion. That is very kind.
You're welcome. I mean, it's the least I could do for this incredible harp you made me, but I appreciate your friendship.
I appreciate you as well. And Nax will scuttle off as like an audible crack is heard from his cheeks. A little bit and like fixing that stone. Just hangs out with his cool new leather cuff.
I love it. What are Sai, Thayan, Veera, and Nomei doing while Will is currently resting and Max and Cyprion are having this little moment?
Thayton has gone into instead of being like the goofy I'm just gonna go and do random stuff, he's fully locked in. He's like, all right, I have to find Crete, I have to do this. Where and he's just found as many maps as he physically can, but he quickly realized, hey, I can't really read them. My bones normally just rattle wherever if I'm going in the right direction. I don't know where Crete is.
Nomei goes over to Thayton. With originally, on her face, just clearly has a lot of questions. Probably about the blood water. But when she sees him struggling with the map, she just sort of puts that to the side for now, despite how hard it is to put aside the blood water thing. And says, what are you looking at?
I'm trying to find Crete, but it occurred to me I don't really know where that is.
Well, I think first you need to, and she takes the map and just rotates it and then hands it back to him. It's upside down.
Okay.
North should be pointing up, usually. That's the easiest way to read it.
Well, in the other world, it's reversed. South's pointing up.
Well, that makes sense, underworld, but in the overworld, I guess, the mortal realm, it's the opposite, then.
Good to know. But again, back to before. I'm sorry that you had to. I get why you had to do it, but I'm sorry you had to do that for Veera. I know that must have been hard for you, and I didn't really process that it was hard for you until it was too late.
You said once that your relationship with your godly parent isn't always the easiest. How do you handle it?
I don't. I can't. There's nothing I can do to handle it. He doesn't talk to me. He doesn't love me like yours does. He loves me in the sense of I do stuff for him, and that gives me validation, which is, I guess, love. But it's nothing out of the ordinary for me. Like, I wasn't born like my brother and sister. I was created. I don't have the same parently love that they give me. I have orders and validation. I don't feel the same way they do. I don't feel the same way you do. I feel cold, sad. Nothing is ever real for me. I'm not afraid to die. That's not normal. Most people are afraid to die. For me, it's a reset.
Well, I guess if death is where you're from, it's probably not as scary to go back. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I wish I could feel that fear, though. I don't feel real. My blood isn't blood. My skin isn't skin. I have dog legs that aren't even mine. Help me find Creed.
Nomei lifts up the map and kind of follows the trail until she finds the Crete island on the map. Do I need to roll for that, or is it like it's a map? You find the name of it and it's there.
It's there. Like, this is a pretty old map, so it still has Crete on it.
So she points to it and goes, "It's right there. We'll take a boat. We'll do it, Thayton. We'll find him."
Well, if we find him, I'm going to be going home earlier than I expected.
You don't have to stay, do you?
Well, I have to bring him back. He's not allowed to stay in this world. I have to go back to the underworld with him.
Not Sisyphus, you bring him back and then...
Well, yeah, I can come back, but I don't know if I will. My father said I had possibly another duty afterwards. If I do this, he might show me the same love that he shows Zagreus, as he shows everyone else. You see Thayton, like, he cries, but it's not clear. It's like almost like a black ichor leaking from him as he picks at his eyes, like, this, I don't normally deal with. This is new. This is not something I have to normally deal with. I try to open up to you guys, but I can't really do it that well, and it's hard to not know what emotion feels like because I don't know what it feels like.
Well, this seems like a good start. It's called crying, and it's a very normal thing to do when you're feeling something.
Is it normally this thick? It's like a nice tar like texture. It's like
Who's to say? But
I'm gonna go clean this up. It's gonna dry and I'm gonna blink and I'm not gonna
Have you ever wondered if it's so easy to lose a god's love, if it's worth fighting for in the first place?
It's not. I don't know. I don't think I've ever truly experienced a god's love, so I don't know how to lose it.
I don't know if that's better or worse.
And then you see Thayton realizes, oh, I've made the room uncomfortable. I'm gonna quickly try to suck all this in and be like, all right, come on, let's go. Come on. And then he just like leaves the tavern. He doesn't wait for any. He's just leaving the tavern and just like goes around the side and just like sits and squats and has a small panic attack. Like, oh no, I've made them hate me.
So, quick question: was this something all of us in the tavern could hear?
Yeah, Thayton wasn't being quiet.
Nomei was. I didn't think people were like right next to us. How big is the relative size of the tavern? Because I guess I assumed that there were like lots of tables and like there was space to be in different areas. But if it's all like just one little room, then this is going to be really awkward.
It's a fairly large sized tavern. There's about a dozen or so tables. So depending on how, like, if you guys went to like one of the corner booths or maybe just made sure no one was standing around, you'd be pretty quiet. But then again, it is the morning, so there's not a lot of patrons currently.
I'm gonna be clear. I wasn't like Thayton wasn't yelling, but he wasn't attempting to like hush his like tone. He was talking like normal. So if you were within like 3 or 4 booths away, you're in earshot.
Okay. I think, regardless of anyone heard or not, on the off chance they did, Nomei kind of just looks at the ground because she's interpreting this as her fault. Like she accidentally made Thayton upset because he was like, I don't feel things. And then he just cried, and she was like, that wasn't the first thing she was hoping he'd feel, was whatever made him cry. So she just kind of like looks at the ground, and to no one in particular. I'm gonna check on Will before we leave, and she like just slowly goes up the stair, goes quickly up the stairs. But as soon as she's up the stairs, she's not like rushing anymore. She's like taking her time getting to the room because she's taken the in between space to not be around people for a second.
I think I might go check on Thayton. Would you like to join me?
Yeah.
Nax will walk outside and look for Thayton. If Thayton's hiding, I imagine Nax without Pebble. Actually, Pebble is probably with him at all times. Is Thayton hiding?
He hid around the corner, so it wouldn't take you long to find him. Like, he's literally just like out of earshot, out of like sight. He is actively crying, trying to like pull himself together, and he's like, I don't know how to Thayton is in the mindset constantly of like, oh no, I am fully in control, and if I'm not in control, someone else is in control of me. Like, he doesn't know how to feel being this loosely held together emotionally. So he is just like sitting there, just hold on, let me take my glasses off. It's gonna be so much easier to do it with my glasses off. He's just sitting there with his hands, just trying to wipe away like the tar. And you see like his hand, if you look at his hands, they're like dripping with tar because there's so much of it. And he's just squatted in the corner, like behind like a hay bale, trying to just make this stop.
Nax is going to I'll just walk over, and I will, without saying anything, I will just sit next to you if you don't have any like physical recourse to that. And he will simply place his hand on your back and on your shoulder. Just one hand is like a sign of camaraderie. And he doesn't say it out loud. I know you're at full HP, but for the commitment to it, I'm going to cast Healing Word on you. And he just whispers it under his breath. The word that you hear is loved.
Mm-hmm.
And I imagine, if it's all right that I flavor this like this, that as this healing magic, while it isn't healing you, rushes over you, the message cantrip hits you as well with, you are loved. If not by anyone else, but by your friends.
Hold on, I'm looking something up right now.
And he'll end the message cantrip with, I am here for you. And then he'll continue to sit in silence.
Okay.
And then Cyrene is going to sit on the other side of you. She's going to pull out one of her very nice makeup wipes. And she's just going to take one of your hands and she's going to start like just washing it off for you, assuming you don't like pull away. And then she's just going to perfect. That same message she's been telling everyone. She's just going to tell you to breathe in, breathe out, you have control over the next breath you take and control over the next breath you release. And she's just gonna like lead you through like the breathing in, breathing out. She washes your hands.
Quick question. Can I do a quick perception check to see if there's any daffodils nearby?
Yeah.
Perception. What did I do? That's a 15.
You can see over Cyrine's shoulder is a small bouquet that's been set out next to this little florist pop-up stand, and there are flowers of everything that you need.
Okay. So Thayton goes by, and he has part of his like stitching on his body is his hand is sewn on. You see he goes over to the flower stand, grabs a daffodil, unsews his hand, and sews in the daffodil as the suture mark. So then he turns around and goes, I know she's not my birth mother, but the goddess Persephone was one of the few people kind to me, and I never have the chance to actually speak with her because she's not my parent, technically. And right now it's not winter, so I can't go back to the underworld and see her. But I know if I carry this daffodil around, she'll tell me sooner or later that she will reach out to me. And then you see Thayton is like not fully back to normal, but he's like, all right, I can function again.
It's not guaranteed that you'll get an answer. But if you would like, we can pray to her with you.
I only know how to pray to my father. I don't know how to pray to anyone else.
I'm great at praying.
Can you show me?
Yeah, of course.
And the Thayton shows them how he prays to Hades. He like fully is almost on his stomach and is like digging his fingers into the soil. He's like, you gotta get real close. You gotta get real close to the ground. Almost like, because if I didn't tell you before that my bones rattle, it does hurt, but it hurts less if you're at the ground for some reason. Mainly because he wants to be higher than you. I don't know what's up with it. He has children taller than him. It's weird. And he's like, all right, is this how you do it normally?
I normally just go for just on my knees.
Okay, that's easier. Okay.
A little bit comfier too.
I don't know. I'm like laying down right now. It's kind of he gets on his knees, but he's not like he's like squatting because dog legs don't bend that way. And he's like, okay, now what? Now what do I do?
Before we begin, if Nax can, he will reach into his bag. I will reach into my bag of seeds and pick out as many different flower seeds as I can. And I will place them in the center of where we are currently kneeling, and I will druid craft each and every single one of them to bloom and to rise and to grow.
I also druid craft. Can I assist you with that?
Sure, if Jacob makes me roll a check.
Are you doing like this druidcraft in order to like help with the prayer in that ritual, or is it simply just to be nice and to like show for Thayton that the prayer is working?
Oh, if I can attempt to do this to aid in the prayer as like a sort of like material kind of a thing, I would love to do that.
Okay. In that case, I'll have both of you guys roll with your spellcasting modifiers, which I believe is charisma for both of you.
Okay. Can we guidance this?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm practically inspired myself.
Okay, go for it. You can use the guidance too.
instead of 13. No, 13. 14 for me.
I'll use a lucky for this. Okay, so close. That is a 14 plus spellcasting modifier is 19. If I can use religion, that's a 21.
So with the both of your scores, with this religious ceremony that's beginning, Thayton, I'll have you roll for religion at advantage, and you'll get an additional +5 to the roll.
Okay, because I had a +0 to religion before. Thayton's real dumb.
Can I give you guidance as well?
I'll say no simply because you doing your druidcraft is the advantage and the +5 to it.
That's
Okay.
a 15.
Oh my goodness.
I rolled
So
a
on
9
a
and a 10.
it is what it is. On that, as you are like following Cyrene with the prayer, you're seeing these flowers, the daisies, the crocus, like all these different crocus. I said that wrong. Anyways, all these different flowers are popping and blooming. Instead of feeling your bones rattle like they normally do, it's the fluid through your skin's very similar to like when you drink a very cold glass of water and you could feel it run down your esophagus. It's very similar to that feeling, but it's this weave and flow through your arteries, very similar to how a flower will take nutrients from the soil, from the ground, from the death, and bring it up towards life and towards the sun. This is the feeling that you get. It's not a direct answer or a wording for it, but this is the sensation that you feel as you finish your prayer with Cyrene and Nax.
You see that as this is happening, that Thayton kind of like shudders a little bit. He's used to pain as a response. He's not used to this like calming, cool response of life. And he kind of like leans back. He was like hunched over, but he's now leaning back and he's like almost like a flower basking in the sun. And he's just goes, she knows I'm here. Mother knows I'm here. And you see that like black wells begin to fall down his face again. He's like, oh no, it's happening again. As the second emotion he has ever felt is such immense joy and like happiness that he doesn't know the difference because they both make him cry.
Gosh, Kylie, you're making me cry.
At the same time, we'll go back into the tavern as Sai, you're sitting there. You still have the bandage over your hand where you're missing that pinky finger, and all of your digits are black as ink, like charred charcoal. You see Veera across the room, proud as can be. What do you do?
We'll remain hidden, standoffish, hands in pocket, just waiting for biding time to go on this journey across the ocean.
Okay. Veera, is there anything you would like to do?
I'm just gonna head up to our room just a little bit after Nomei so I don't run into her. And in the room, I'm gonna take off the great sword that's like, it is drenched in Will's blood. Like, it's not, it's, yeah. Oh my god. And I'm gonna take the 7 flowers that I picked for crocus, and I'm going to kind of weave them into the hilt of the sword. And then maybe wash them in the blood off too, so it's not, it doesn't rust.
You don't want a blood-encrusted sword?
And as you're doing that, in the room next door, Nomei and Will,
Yeah. So Nomei knocks on the door before she goes in, like initially, but it's so quiet. It's like like the intention is that nobody actually hears the knock, and she's kind of hoping Will is asleep. She doesn't actually want to talk to somebody right now, and this is kind of her best bet to like be doing something that nobody will disturb her doing, but also hopefully get out of talking to somebody. So what are the odds that Will's asleep right now?
Like 100%.
Okay.
He is like at the point where if he stays awake, he will leave this mortal plane.
Okay, so it's just like when she first gets her, it's this little like the quietest tap ever, and then this very slow like and there's just this breath of relief when she sees that he's sleeping. And so she sneaks in and like closes the door again. This is all like so over dramatically quiet, like cartoonishly careful not to wake him up. And she does do like a first, like, just like a check over like his wounds, make sure everything's healing right. She and Cyrene both cured him, like healed wounds and everything. The fright and stuff should be worn off, but just checking on like the exhaustion and everything. But like from like 3 feet away, like the best you could do, again, if someone's sleeping and you're like, okay. And then how big is this room?
It's a modest sized room. Like for you guys, you're each sleeping either 2 or 3 to a room. So however big that is.
Okay. I think then she sits down on the floor. And for at least a minute, if not more like 2 or 3, of just like sitting there. She has one hand like on her pouch, like she's going to pull out her holy symbol and try to pray, but she can't get herself to do it. And so she ends up just finding a chair and sitting down and just sits there. Just stays.
All right. Nomei, can you give me a perception check?
Sorry, I think I shook my camera a little bit when I collapsed. Sorry about that, guys.
11.
On an 11, Will's breathing is shallow, but it's consistent. But there's nothing else out of the ordinary that you notice in the room.
Is there anything else that like needs to be taken? Like I know it's just levels of exhaustion. At this point, he should be at full hit points, right? Of like the 40 plus like 29, like that's.
Yeah.
How many hit points does Will have total?
He has a lot. I forgot to update our slideshow, but for you guys being level 8, he has like 91.
Yeah.
Oh! Okay.
Freaking insane. I love it.
I think. So are there still any wounds that are like visible? Like even just like cuts or like anything like that?
Oh, he seems a little bruised, but he's almost in tip-top shape at this point.
Okay. Then, yeah. I mean, if there were cuts, she'd probably like, I don't know, maybe after like a while, while the other conversation, she'd like get bored and start like bandaging stuff. But if he looks good, she's just gonna sit there, and her excuse if he wakes up is that she was monitoring him.
Does Will talk in his sleep?
Yeah.
Say yes.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Are there any
Is
words,
he chatty in his sleep
phrases?
today?
yeah, like, is there anything going on? Is there anything he specifically sees or remembers that might come up to the surface?
As Will is sleeping, he's dreaming. He's thinking of the story he was telling earlier of his father and the creature that attacked, how he was able to handle it, how once will become stronger. And then the dream moves on to a forest, a field, Athens, an old tower, as Will is playing this game with his friend. He goes around, he climbs up this tower, and as he gets tired, he's like, okay, I'm done playing. That was fun. As his friend slowly turns to this creature and continues to attack him. He's shaking in his bed. Oh, I'm done. No more. You win. Please stop. Hey, what's going on? What are you? So good. No, please. Veera. And he continues muttering, but eventually he'll calm down into a deeper slumber. So the dream ends.
I think as he like gets agitated, Nomei like jumps up for a second, like she's going to try and wake him up or see what's going on. And then she hears Veera's name and she just freezes. Like just goes deathly still. And takes like half a step back, like she's stopping herself from waking it up to see if she can hear more. And then when he mumbles back off, she just drops onto the second bed, just like sits like sitting there. Instead if more happens, she can hear more, but she's sitting there now, just kind of looking at her hands and really confused, I guess.
Okay. Nax, Cyrene, Thayton, I assume you guys come back into the tavern, and surprisingly, you're not sure how he appeared there, but Sai is also behind you, entering the tavern with you. He seems to have gone off and come back without anyone noticing.
Hello there, Sai. How are your errands?
Oh, good. Got everything I needed. He is covered from head to toe in clothing. It's very light. It's not like meant to stave off any cold or anything. It's just,
When you say a lot of clothing, are we talking like 6 shirts stacked on top of each other and like 4 layers of pants and like
Also what I was
scarves and,
imagining, like he was
a
packing
beanie?
his clothes for the next week, but wearing all of it.
No, nothing like that. It's just to cover up all the skin that you can see, except the head.
Okay. Interesting. And this seems like a very intentional choice.
Thayton is going to grab Sai's hand, the one that has the missing finger, and just goes, I can reattach that.
Oh,
He's wearing a glove.
Another
Was it
time.
by the
He is
spell?
wearing a glove, you said?
I mean, the glove isn't going to be rigid in the
Well,
pinky.
no, you
It's
just see
gonna
the
be
glove,
down
there's
this
little
the
pinky,
entire
like,
time.
hanging down.
But I think what Nathan's trying to say is, like, normally Sai's wearing like short sleeves and just got the cloak on, but now he's got like long sleeves. He's got these gloves that cover up halfway, so there's like no visible skin besides the neck up.
Also, sleeves in Athens? Like,
I'm wearing a vest, dog. I'm
It's
not
part of
wearing
the
any.
summer over here.
But he goes,
ocean.
it won't be functional, but I can fully reattach your finger.
I feel like it would lose its meaning if I
How about
had it again.
we get you a mechanical finger? So it's not your finger, but it's just like a placeholder, so you know, hey, I removed this finger for its meaning.
I'll have to consider, but for now, there are
Thayton
much more pressing
Is
matters.
not getting the key of like, hey, this was like a romantic gesture, and is now more of a, why would you do this? You have one less digit. It's such a mechanical disadvantage now. Like, you don't have all your fingers. But he goes, all right, if you wish to be less effective in battle, I guess we can keep your finger gone.
I'll keep it in mind. Pinky promise, and then goes up.
He goes to also. Okay, cool.
Wait a minute, but I thought he was missing. Wait.
He's being humorous.
It's okay.
Oh, that's a good one. So the humor is he lost his finger? I'm not quite certain.
Yes. So he's offering to pinky promise with the one he cut off that Thayton was just trying to read.
So it's funny if we cut our fingers off.
No.
Is that
no,
how I
no.
make friends at parties? If I start chopping
no.
off my fingers?
Nope, not at all. Nope.
Thayton said he can reattach them, so it shouldn't be a big deal.
But you lose the function of them.
Oh, it wouldn't work?
No.
Anyways, I like your new clothes, Sai.
Yeah, that ocean breeze gets a little chilly, a little bit, but yeah. Just gonna awkwardly stare off into the distance.
I think.
What are you looking at? Is there something interesting over there? I can't hang on, Pebble, and he tries to see whatever you're looking at in the distance there.
Straight up just wall.
Good wall.
In the past, when Irene has talked to Rowan, how does Rowan feel about his vow? Is it very important to him, very integral to who he is as a person?
It's more like a ball and chain to Rowan. He's gonna keep it because it's a promise, and he's gonna keep that. Other than that, he's doesn't care too much about it. It's not part of him. It's just, how do I explain this? It's not critical to his personality, but it's still a part of him.
Okay. Well, okay. Siren's gonna have that knowledge, and she's gonna be and right now she's kind of in the blame Veera for everything. So she's gonna look at the clothes, and she's gonna be oh my gosh, it's because Veera keeps trying to touch this man that he's wearing all these clothes. And she's going to look you dead in the eye. She's not gonna touch you, but she's gonna go, I can protect you from her. I promise.
I'm still standing in front of Nathan. I'm still standing in front of Sai.
She's gonna stick her head in front of your head then.
Looks like from the side.
Thayton is doing one of these. She's all right. Cool. Hi.
From who? I don't.
From her. And is Veera still sitting at the bar?
She's up in the room.
Yeah, I'm upstairs in my room. In the room.
Then she's gonna go from Veera. She keeps, your vow and everything. I don't know what it means to you, but
We think she might have tried to kill Will.
yes. So that's not what I was talking about. But also that.
Oh, that's not. Should I not have said that? Was that a secret we were trying to keep?
No, that was great.
Oh, okay.
I don't know about you guys, but you guys seem to be jumping to a couple of conclusions. I'm fine with our and Vera's relationship. It's complicated, but it's not. It has drawbacks, which I won't go into, but I'm glad that all of us can be an amazing party, and I see all of you as the same.
I'm on your side. If you ever, just so you know, I'm on your side.
Thanks.
I'll
All
message
right,
Sai and be like, I think Cyrene really doesn't like Veera right now. Which, if she tried to kill Will, I kind of get. But we can't confirm nor deny that, because why would she have brought her back to the tavern. If we didn't know where they were, she could have probably hidden his body pretty easily. You know, I just unless she was saving him to chop him up again later.
Is that all?
Do people do this? No, this is only in Sky's mind that you're hearing Nax talk to himself pretty much.
You can see the look on Sai's face as like these thoughts are entering his mind. He's like, "What is happening? What are you talking about?"
For the record, Nax's eye is just looking you straight in the face as all of these, like, no real emotion over his face right now. It's just that as you hear all these thoughts going on.
Am I allowed to respond through the head, or is it still out loud?
Message.
Great question.
I think you can
And reply in a whisper that only I can hear. So yes, you can reply to just me.
Maybe we should go ask as a group, just in case.
I thought Cyrene tried to talk to Will and Veera earlier, and they were both really cagey about it.
It's true.
But as
I like to imagine Cyrene knows that Nax is saying that to Will right now, even though it's not out loud.
Well, I believe your
Cyrene-
message, you still have
Will's
to
asleep.
read lip, right? You still have to run your
Oh, is
lips.
it
Like it's
I do whisper a message.
at least
yeah,
Cy's
okay.
response. So like maybe Cyrene's like wicked good at reading lips.
It's true. I did try to talk to them both.
I mean, well, I'm happy to try again.
Probably for the best. See if we can try.
Maybe you should talk to her.
Yeah, she seems to be very intrigued by you. Perhaps it's swore to be a virgin for your whole life, kind of a thing. But you know, the whole forbidden fruit thing—that's a thing, right?
Dax, that was a little on the nose.
Oh, I'm sorry about your nose, Sai. I didn't mean to. Did I? How? Would you mind explaining my mistake? How did I insult your nose?
No.
No mistake
Just my
whatsoever.
nose?
You're all good. Yeah, no, you're fine. Yeah, I'll go see if I can see what happened between the two.
Will you tell her if she ever stabs any of us in the back again, I'll stab her in the back 3 more times? Just kidding, you don't have to tell her that. Unless you want to.
I'll mention if it comes up.
Perfect.
I'll mention it if it comes up. Damn.
Am I still in this conversation? He's just standing there like, I just had a mental breakdown about my dad not loving me. Okay, cool. We're done with that now. We're talking about stabbing people in the back. Okay.
Party quarrels, but yeah, I'll just go ahead and head up to the room.
Which one? We have 2 rooms.
Which one? Yeah.
Oh, Veera's room.
Okay. Do you knock?
Yeah.
What?
No, let's go knock on the door.
What's wrong?
Breaks it down. No, yeah, not just a gentle knock.
Yeah, she'll go over, she'll open it, and again, you just see that like little cocky smirk, but you can see on the sword, on the hilt that she's like having, because I'm imagining I'm kind of like Geralt, so you can kind of see the hilt, and you see the 7 flowers on it. But yeah, so that little cocky grin and all that stuff. She'll open the door. She won't say anything. She'll just open it.
May I come in?
Sure. She'll step back. Let him in.
Let's go sit on one of the beds and gesture to sit on the opposite.
She'll move over and she'll kind of hesitate before sitting down. And then she'll sit down, but also like on the thing, but as far away from Sai as she can be, while still like facing him.
I just want to come in and check on you. There's a pretty rough morning, I imagine.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
I mean, some of us do go out during the night, but I've never seen Will so hurt before.
Let me stop you right there. You're blaming me. Which maybe I am to blame, but he offered to help me. So if I'm to blame, so is he. I get it. You might be coming here thinking I'll feel guilty or whatever. And maybe I do, but we all sneak off. You have no right to come here and say that to me either. And then she'll get up and she'll leave. She'll stop at the door.
I'm not blaming anyone. I just want to understand you more. You've become different since then, and I don't know if I'm okay with losing you. Your mind has changed.
Fuck. She's still not looking at you, and after all that, she'll just be like, her shoulders drop a little bit, and she'll turn around, like her face will just turn around, and very quietly she's like, well, get in line, because I'm just as confused as you are. Then she'll leave. And I guess walk downstairs to the tavern, where everybody else is. And I know Cyrion's going to be glaring daggers at me, so I'm just going to move as far away from her as possible. But also, like, I am now, like, I can see every part of the room, just in case shit hits the fan.
You see Eli, he's, like, looking at all this from, like, his stool, and crazy. Man, I haven't seen anything this bad since, it might have been that Scylla attack I was talking to you about next. Oh, this is terrible. Those 6 men. Go on.
What an intriguing story that I've never heard before.
I know, it's quite a...
What a legendary warrior.
Yes, that's how I lost my foot, as he raises one leg and you see he's got a peg leg. Crazy, isn't it?
Very much so. I don't remember you having such a sultry voice.
Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sick.
That's
What
totally
did he sound
okay.
like?
I love it. I just thought it was funny to say that.
What was his voice?
Yeah, just stop being sick, Jacob.
I know. Whatever.
Yeah, gosh.
Better.
Get over it. Doesn't matter. What did he sound like? I cannot remember.
I for some reason I thought he was like a little bit Scottish. I thought he was a very thin dwarf, was how you described him.
Oh yes, that's right. I can do Scott. Yeah, Scottish. And he took my leg. Oh, I'm just kidding. As you can see, he twists his hand around, and you can see that peg leg like go back to his normal foot. He walks around barefoot, but he's just using a minor illusion to make it appear he had lost his leg.
I was so ready to believe you had lost your leg. Man, what a storyteller, this man.
I think you should stop believing everything everyone tells you. But people lie. People lie. She's gonna look at the bartender.
What's wrong with seeing the good in people?
No, I don't lie. Other men might lie, but I don't.
See, he doesn't lie. You said.
It is good to see the good people, but it's all you and all you're gonna get is hurt.
Do words hurt you?
Words can hurt.
Perhaps I haven't been hit with the right words. Eli, could you hit me with some injuring words?
He doesn't mean that.
I can certainly try. I think. Give me a moment. I'll think it over.
All right, thank you. Apparently this is an experience I haven't experienced before. A lot of years traveling, well, just with Pebble, who is pretty much talking to myself, is. Well, I suppose I don't hear many words out there. So I'm rather curious, Irene. You seem to have an intimate familiarity with these hurting words. Would you like to throw some hurt words at me?
No, I don't want to.
Damn it!
You're my friend.
So this isn't something friends do to each other.
No, it's something you only do to people you hate or people you're really, really mad at.
You see Thayton like almost like slides into frame and just goes, "I can be mean."
Oh yes, why don't you give him a
Hit me with some hurt words. There is one person that I'd like to throw some hurt words at.
Thayton tries real hard, and he's just,
Come on.
your skin is gray.
Max, can you make a wisdom saving throw?
Oh yes. Oh, that's a really good. That's 19 on the dice plus 2 because I'm proficient. So 21.
Okay, 21. Nothing happens, but Eli definitely enchanted Thayton's words to be more nitpicky and to try to strike you viciously, but the mockery has failed.
I felt a weird tingle. It didn't quite hurt. Is it tingly words?
I felt bad, so I didn't really go that hard. I feel like I could have been crying.
Did I hurt my words to you somehow? Wait, hang on. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt word you think.
I don't know how to hurt words, people. I lied. I only know how to hurt people fist.
Is that the same thing? Should I ask him to hurt me with his fist?
It's when people hurt you with their words, it's like they hurt your insides, but not your actual insides. You know the feeling.
I know how to hurt your insides. Thayton stunning strikes axe. That's a crit.
That's a crit.
Oh,
Great.
Cyrene, who keeps her emotions very in check, trying to explain emotions to him, and then having Thayton, who's felt 2 emotions today, also join the conversation.
I like to imagine that, like, Thayton's like, I know how to hurt your insides, and Nax just turns and he gets a gut punch right, like, where it knocks the wind out of you.
Like, all right, how do you feel now? You're taking 15 points of damage.
Damn. Oh.
As Thayton puts his hand on your shoulder, it's like, all right, tell me how you feel.
Question.
I think you just bruised my. Oh, is this bludgeoning damage?
This is bludgeoning damage, yeah.
Oh, I'm resistant to that.
How loud was that, considering that Thayton is very strong and Nax is a rock?
Imagine someone very
loud.
strong punching a rock and doing damage to said rock.
You guys upstairs can't hear this commotion. At the same time, Cyrene, you hear a voice in the back of your mind as that little arm bracelet thing that you have, circlet, that's the word, kind of activates. Oh, you can always bring me up. That seems to get underneath Nax's skin. If you needed something to fire that up, but that's all.
Did I miss something? Is Rowan a circlet now? What happened?
So, not only can he speak to Cyrene, he can hear everything that's happening around Cyrene.
Oh, great.
Correct.
Oh, no, we have like a telepathic connection bracelet thing. He's not in the bracelet. Hey, Red.
Do you say, hey, Rowan?
No. You respond in my head, too. And she's gonna go, no, I don't want to actually hurt him. I have a spell that could really, really hurt him with words. That's literally the spell. I'm trying not to do that.
I think you just bruised stone, Thayton. Oh.
Oh, no, you're just cracked. You're fine. You're just cracked. Just heal yourself.
Jeez. It's like, so hurt words are supposed to hurt you physically like that, then?
No, it's like on the inside. Like, have You ever
That
been,
definitely hurt my insides a little bit.
have you
I
ever been
think I did hurt
thinking
his
about
insides.
something and it made you feel so sad you feel like you can't swallow and it feels like there's fire in your chest and your throat?
Thayton goes, I know what that feels like. I know what that feels like. That's when your dad doesn't love you. I know what that feels like.
That was such a good
At this
description.
point, the rest of you guys are able to like go downstairs and see this commotion happening. For those who want to.
Do none of you guys have godly parents that care about you?
I don't have parents.
I do.
From
I
across
have
the
to-
bar,
And you're
you
on the inside, Max is gonna high five you.
Do you guys just high five about having parents who love you?
Wasn't that obvious?
Right after I just said I don't have parents.
Did you say that? I feel like you have to have parents because the cycle of life requires for a new person. Perhaps you just don't know who your parents are.
That's precisely it.
Can I insight?
That's very
a little
true.
bit right now?
Yeah, you can as well. As Rowan's like, I've also been curious about that. You've never told me about your lineage.
Ooh, okay. That is a 21 on insight.
I rolled
I
deception.
think you have a really high deception.
Where did it go? 6. Ooh, I think you failed technically. I mean, I failed, right? Because you got what?
I got a 21 total.
And then I got a 24.
You got a 20?
No, I got a 14. That was the wrong method.
I was like, with an 8 plus 6. Wait, where'd the total come from?
Obviously.
Uh,
What information is Nax able to discern off of Cyrene?
When she's saying this, it is like maybe you do notice like there is not truth behind it. And there's also like anger, but also sadness. Like the thoughts of this, like the what she was describing to you is like what it feels like to truly hurt is something that she relates to this about her parents.
Okay. Upon inciting that and realizing that by his actions he has struck a nerve without intending to, because I am very blunt inherently due to lack of social interactions over the course of my lifetime with people, anyways, with animals and wildlife. It's he talks to the trees, but most of the times the trees don't talk back. I will attempt to place my hand like on your elbow, like on your arm, and I will say, I'm sorry, Cyrene, I didn't mean to offend.
No, it's fine. It just sucks when someone just obviously gives you up and doesn't want you. Anyways,
Anywho.
who's thirsty? I am.
I am too. What
There's a
you
bit
all
more-
gonna go get the ship anytime soon, or what? Is that what you all say?
Oh yes, how much does a ship cost?
They're pretty expensive if you wanted to buy one right out. I bought one myself. Then I had to deal with the sirens and Scylla and literally like every monster you can think of. Poseidon
Oh.
was there for a little bit. Oh, bless the gods.
Oh my
All
god.
right.
We're talking to Odysseus. What's happening right now?
we're thinking
It
as
definitely is
players
not.
that this guy has heard Odysseus' story and is trying to pass it off as his own.
This guy is the one that wrote the Odyssey and made it so he was.
It's
also
Homer.
a
It's
character.
Homer. Eli Ellison. Eli, I thought you said you were retired now.
Oh, I am. But if you needed a ship, I might get you one or two. How much gold do you have to spare?
Do we need 2 ships?
I think we just need one. She shouts from across the room.
Can I roll some kind of check? I imagine a disadvantage because Nax doesn't sail on ships hardly ever. I think the one to Athens was probably the first one that he took on a ship, as opposed to just like traveling via Gaia's will through trees and or the earth.
Mhm.
What can I roll to like determine the price of a ship?
Um,
Or if I have any knowledge of that, I guess.
let's just roll the d20 and see what the dice gods have put for your favor.
You got this.
That's a 4.
You got this.
All you know is that like there's the basic principles of getting a ride on a ship is going to be less expensive than renting a ship. Is going to be less expensive than buying a ship outright. And that's it.
I imagine that's the basics everyone knows, that Nax is like repeating to himself under his breath as of right now.
We could try to rent his ship. He likes you, Nax.
I thought he was offering that. He just said that he could get us
Oh.
a ship.
Sorry.
Oh no, that's all right. How much are you selling your ship for and or renting it? I'm not very good at this. Someone else want to help me out here? I'm not very good with ships.
Cyprian's at the bar, like pounding water.
I mean, I have a high-ish charisma.
I got no charisma.
No riz.
Thayton gets no riz.
Maidenless.
Thayton is maidenless, got no riz.
I guess I am still proficient in persuasion.
The charismatic people are all very emotional as well and are just going through a lot of things right now. It's
One of them is
how it goes.
asleep. One of
I
them
feel
is
like we-
hiding in the room with the asleep person, and the other is pounding water.
I feel like we should do the persuasion because my highest is intimidation. And I don't...
Okay.
Me, Bailee, can't do intimidation well right now. So...
Give us that shit.
Well, does anyone know the average price of a ship? How big is your ship?
Well, it depends on what kind of ship you want from me. I could do I got a rowboat for like 100 gold pieces. I got myself a nice long ship, very long, it's got a good girth to her. They'll run you 25,000, and those are the two I've got.
How long's the long ship? Longer than ship?
25,000.
25,000
The rowboat I think can hold like 6 people.
And what do you think of the rowboat's cross-ocean travel capabilities?
You could certainly try, but I personally wouldn't.
Quick question: where is your long ship?
Oh, it's on the dock, of course.
Okay, what's the name and where is it docked?
That seems. I'm gonna do an insight check on you. An 11.
Can I roll deception to see if I can just be like, I'm just asking questions. It's gonna be a 19 on the die plus. Where's my deception? That's gonna be an unnatural 20, a Botox filled 20, if you will.
Oh, it's her name's Penelope. It's on the south side of the docks.
Are you Odysseus really? Okay. Good to know. Good to know. What color is it?
It's got like bluish sails.
Then when do you go to sleep?
At night.
Yeah, but like what time?
I don't know. I usually have a guardsman keeping watch when I'm asleep, or when it's not daylight, when the hooligans around. But literally, if sailing's too much, you could always ask a priestess or a shaman to teleport you across the ocean. Kind of wish that happened to me, so that way I didn't have to worry about the sea creatures and gods and the Cyclops, and I've seen a lot.
Cool. How much liquor can you hold?
A lot more than usual. More than most men.
How much is usual? So how much? This is a player question. How much is a stein of beer, or like a stein of liquor?
Are you going for the cheap stuff or the high quality?
Whatever he prefers.
Let me roll for that.
This is the best plan ever.
Are we gonna steal this guy's ship? Nax does not understand what Thayton's doing right now. He just thinks Thayton is suddenly taking an interest in this guy's personal life the same way Nax did.
He prefers the high quality stuff.
Cool. How much is the high quality stuff?
Per barrel is what you're wanting?
No, per stein. So like big cup.
Per stein?
Or barrel.
A stein is going to run you 10 gold pieces.
Cool. I'll give him 15 steins worth of beer. We're worth of the good stuff. 15 steins worth of the good stuff. And does he pass out?
Well, if I'm drinking these, I got to drink to someone. Like, I can't be the only one on this liquor. Why don't you take half and I'll do the other?
Oh, I can't. I'm allergic.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Perfect. Next well.
I think we should nominate The Rock.
Stop that. Next, no.
All right. Are you doing this next, or are we drinking off?
I am fine to drink off, but quick question. With the let me double check. Actually, I have to double check my features and traits.
Like immune to poison or something.
If it is poison, I think I have advantage from demigods resilience.
We should have gone.
Advantage on saving throws you make to avoid or end the poisoned condition and all diseases. So since liquor is technically a poison to the liver, would I? Excellent.
We should have gotten Veera. I'm pretty sure.
Wait,
Paladin.
immune or resistant again?
Advantage on saving throws to avoid or end the poison condition.
Okay. So the DC is going to start low, and then each drink that both of you have, the DC is going to continue to get higher. He also has resistance to poison damage and advantage on saving throws due to the belt around his waist.
He has like the belt of the drunken kind, doesn't he?
Belt of dwarven kind, I imagine.
Yep.
Oh, interesting. I could make a collection of belts. This isn't going to steal from this guy, but Thayton seems pretty willing to. So I mean,
Thayton's been willing to steal no matter what. He has no material like value of anything.
Here,
all right. This will be a Constitution saving throw for each drink. It's going to start at 5, and it'll go up by 2 each drink.
Combat music.
Okay. Constitution saving throw, you said?
Yep.
Alrighty, that is a dirty 20 for that one.
All right, perfect. Next drink, DC 7. He succeeds.
That is a natural 20, so I imagine that's a success.
Yep. All right,
Plus
DC is
else.
9. Kyler, I hope you're keeping track of how expensive these drinks are going to be.
Okay,
I
yeah,
already
that's
did that.
that's
I already got rid of 150 gold.
19 on that one.
All right, perfect. He succeeded as well. So this is the
Yeah, that's
DC
over 20.
11. Okay. DC 13. Succeeds.
That's a 13 on the dice, so at least my +2 con. So,
There we go. DC 15.
ooh, 19 on the dice.
19 on my dice as well. DC 17. Natural
18 on
20.
my dice. Nice.
What are we at? DC 19 now?
I think DC 19. We're guidancing this. We're Pebble Out. We're
Well, you need blessing. Guidance is only for
less. That is true.
early.
Regardless, that's a nat 20.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
All right, I'm down to.
He's 26, so he's still up. This is DC 21.
Shit. I think I'm about to go down, guys. Another nat 20. Just
Oh my
kidding.
gosh, my those dice are set.
I'm using her dice. I've gotten like 3 nat 20s on these so far.
He's looking super bad. He's still up. He barely succeeded that time. DC 23.
They're both gonna like.
I think I need another net. Oh, nope.
Get some bardic
Okay.
inspiration.
Can you give me bardic inspiration?
Allow it. Because he's barely succeeding again.
It's
Barely.
Irene, like holding
Yes,
up
that was a
axe
14.
from
So,
behind.
yes, I think that is a 23 with the bardic inspiration.
All right, DC 25.
Can I get another bardic inspiration? I need this guy to roll low once. Okay. Crap. I'm gonna need to.
He's still up.
20, that's a 23.
Can I tag
This is a
out?
failure on that one. Is
Can I
that just a
tag
straight
out?
blackout, or is that like one failure?
Um,
Do I have bless?
How many drinks are you down? Like,
Lot
started
at this point.
DC 7, right?
So,
Easy
by
5.
happenstance, if Nomei happened to come downstairs and see this, she does have bless. If this happens to be the moment she chooses to come downstairs, what do we think the odds are?
Bless him.
She just happens to see this and is like, he looks kind of rough. I think I'll
Right.
just decide
Right.
to do
but
that.
also that doesn't happen. Can I tag him out and like take his place?
In a competition.
I think if it's a competition, it's got to be 1-on-1. I think it's unfair because that like he would have to be able to tap out too if that was the rules.
Oh, you're right.
So if I
Yeah,
do get the
exactly.
bless, I need to roll a 2 or higher to succeed this one.
How much
Jacob,
gold
are
do you
you
have? Because currently,
Okay,
How much gold do I have?
yes, because
I have-
technically this is their 20th drinks.
Damn,
So
right.
you're at 200
I'm-
gold right now.
I have 800 gold left. I'm good.
Okay, I just wanted to
how
check
loud
before
is
we go to
the
the next
drinking
round.
competition?
Oh, it's very loud. Like
Very loud?
Eli's
Okay.
like starting to sing some shanties and things like that.
Okay. Hearing the punch was one thing, but hearing it just get louder and louder, I think Nomei does come downstairs and sees this and goes over to Cyrene and just goes, "What is happening?"
I think Nax needs help.
You
Don't
see,
go water.
you see Thayton's beard from his plan of like, hey, let's get this guy drunk so we can steal his shipment and stuff.
Like,
Fully
oh.
next to next, like, yeah, yeah.
Oh, that belt seems to be doing you wonders, my friend.
Follow. Okay.
That's a
Roll
4 on the
those.
D4 to bring me to a 23 plus 4 is what? 27?
27, that
Yeah.
succeeds. Now the
Okay.
DC is 27.
Jeez.
Come on.
We're almost at a DC.
Oh,
30.
actually, ooh.
Oh,
Would
okay,
you like
know
a
what?
bless again?
I'm gonna lucky this one.
Would you like a bless again?
I think it lasts for a minute, so I think
It
I still
lasts. Oh
get it.
yeah, it
Keep
does.
it.
Do you
it
still
does
have
last
it?
a minute. Hmm.
Okay, that's nice.
Okay, never mind. That 15's better. Okay. Okay, that's 1 luck point. I technically have 1 more luck point. Do we think it's worth it, gentlemen?
Yes.
For the
If you're gonna fail this right now, you
Ladies and
you're gonna fail
gentlemen,
it,
I am gonna fail it
Yeah,
if I
we-
don't use my last luck point.
gotta go all in.
Do
He
it.
can rest on the boat, right?
100% of
I only have a
gamblers
plus
quit
12.
before they win big.
With a 3 on the guidance, a 7 on the bardic inspiration that I was given, and a plus 2. So that is a plus 12. So to beat 27, I have to get. Wait, I rolled a 15 on the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, so I already succeeded this. Never mind. Screw all that. I rolled a 15.
Wait a minute.
I didn't do my math correctly, apparently. Is he still
As-
going to?
Nope. You see him sing his
Oh.
last tune before he ducks behind the bar. At a DC 27, he fails.
Oh, so do we win his boat? Is that what we were doing this for? I didn't pay any attention.
No, we were
As
doing
a
this
player,
so you
it
pass
sounded
out.
like we were trying to get into blackout so Thayton could lead us to steal the boat while he was blackout.
And I
Yes.
go, all right, Sai, where are you? Where are you, Sai? Okay. Go pick up Will. Go get Will.
Why are we getting
You
Will?
did a good job.
We're gonna get on the boat now. He's blacked out drunk now, and he only has a
What
card
boat?
there tonight.
Since when do we have a boat?
Bartender has a boat. We're taking his boat.
Oh, he's letting us use
Nax
his boat.
won it.
Yes.
Nax won his boat in the drinking competition, you guys.
I'm really happy
You
Cyrian's
had a
also
drinking
bullshitting with
competition
me.
for a boat?
You did. You won.
Hell yes.
And I'll help you to the boat. Don't worry.
Oh, did I win his belt too?
No.
Okay.
Peyton leans behind the bar, takes his belt, and is like, yes. Yes, you did.
So much on the. What was he gonna win if I lost?
He was gonna win me. Let's go.
We were killing you?
Yes, these things do happen.
I thought they banned that in Athens 80 years ago.
It's only been 80
How?
years. It's
How
only been
obvious are these lies?
Obvious to Nax.
No,
I'm just saying this. I'm not
Can
trying
I
to-
can I roll to see if I can tell that like Thayton and Cyrene are lying?
Mhm.
I think it's so
Okay.
funny how Cyrian's like, no, abandoning your god, not good.
Is this a
Healing,
perception or
let's
an
go.
insight?
I imagine insight is what is usually contested against deception.
Okay. Oh, never mind. They're both wisdom. It doesn't matter. 22.
Oh man, I got a 20 with some fillers, so you actually beat it.
I got a 7
Guidance.
plus 4.
Since
so-
I'm leading on you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Since this is an ability check.
See if I can beat her.
I'm gonna go over.
I think that brings you to a 22 as well. So
Can I guidance myself?
I imagine so.
I'll
Hold on.
say at that point then, Nomei would win. Like if with guidance, Cyrene
That's at
is a
least
tie.
one more.
I'm
Yeah.
just seeing if you guys are lying. You don't have to
Oh.
say anything. I'm just seeing if I can like tell that
Oh,
there's
yeah.
a lie
Hold
happening.
I'm gonna roll to see if I can beat a 23 because I have a thing I can do.
Rebel, did
you
see that shit?
Okay, that's an 18
Okay,
on the
well-
die.
What is beer made of again?
Wheat.
Well, now it's a 25
Wheat?
because I guidance myself. So
Okay. That's
Good,
a
so I'm
19.
fulfilling
I'm gonna
Demeter's
use
will.
Features and traits. Wait.
Oh,
Wait.
Okay.
is
I'm
my
gonna use-
staff getting bigger?
Where is it?
He's like pulling out the staff and like half using it as a walking stick at this point.
Oh, good. I was afraid it was a different.
you know what? Screw the checks. Nobody's gonna ask Sai if they're lying.
Thayton is going to fully look at side, just like,
I was just
What actually
watching from the side. I didn't notice anything.
Oh my god.
I'm so glad I'm
Oh my
drunk.
god. All of them. All of them.
At this point, I think Nax is gone behind the counter and is giving Eli a hug on the ground. Good game, my friend.
Next, what are you doing? We have to go. Come on.
Good game.
Nomei,
I'm sorry you didn't get to
I'm
own my
closer.
friend, but not really. friends.
Nomei looks at Sai and goes, "Can we go get Will? Do you want help getting Will?" And she's like glancing at these drunkards on the floor and just like, excuse to
I'm
leave?
sorry that Scylla bit off your foot.
Next, his foot is still attached. Let's go.
Wiggling his real bare foot right now, by the way. Oh god.
I think as this is all happening, as soon as not what is happening in my brain? Nope, your name is Thayton, not Kyler. I mean it is Kyler, but you're Thayton. As soon as Kyler had kind of told Sai to go get Will, I think Veera went upstairs to go get him. One, she has the highest strength now, and two, she's kind of feeling a little shitty about what she did to Will. So she's gonna head up there to get him.
What's funny is that technically Max has the highest strength, but he's so drunk we can't actually employ him.
That's why she said right now.
Oh, right.
With the
Yeah.
strength of the Titan's feet, my carrying capacity doubles. So +9 in strength and double carrying capacity on top of that right now.
Man, if only you could stand on 2 feet.
Right?
Yeah, so I went to go get Will, so I'll knock on the door.
Will's asleep.
Will's asleep.
So she'll open the door and she'll go in. And he's all healed up, right? He's not injured or anything.
He's a little bit, but it's mostly healing.
On the back of it, the back plate, is there still like the gash back there? She'll kind of look at that and she doesn't remember doing that. And that kind of scares her. I really don't remember doing that. Me as a player, don't remember doing that either.
There was a huge fight before as well.
It's true.
True. And she'll just kind of like look away for a sec, away from that, because like she got to focus, and she'll like, well.
He's gonna get up. Oh, I'm done. We're good. You're strong. Oh. Hey, Veera. Oh.
She's kind of she flinched back when you put your hands up like that. And now she'll come forward and she'll like take your hand and be like, can you stand?
Yeah, I can. He's gonna like pull away. And he's gonna get up. He has 15 feet of movement, so he can move. So I forgot he's really speedy. Yeah, thanks. Are we going?
Yeah, there was a drinking game and a ship, and Nax is really drunk. I don't know. But we have a ship, so we're going.
Cool, let's do it. And he's gonna grab his stuff and he's going to get out of the room as fast as he can.
And then she'll just kind of stand there, watching as he goes. And then she's going to slowly walk down the stairs, and she's going to make sure that she is the last one of their group to leave the tavern.
Nax is on the ground. I don't think anyone's help. He's like almost snuggling Eli right now.
No, Cyprion has put a stop to that. As soon as you grabbed the foot, she grabbed you, and it was very gently. She's like gonna like kind of like pet your hair a little bit. She's gonna go, come on, let's go, and she's gonna try to like take you with her to the boat. Follow the pretty fairy.
He'll do so, and I think he mutters under his breath, "How could your parents not want you? You're so lovable."
Oh gosh.
I'm in pain.
I don't understand.
She's not gonna respond. She's gonna hope you'll forget what you said in the morning.
What should I roll to try and walk by myself?
You have
And
me.
this-
I'm leaning on. You can lean on me.
There you go. As you guys are preparing to head out, is there any last minute shopping and or visits that you want to do before you leave Athens and sail away?
I'm too drunk to do anything.
No.
I'm going to go to Double A's real fast.
Isn't Double A's destroyed?
I'm going there real fast.
All right. You approach the Double A's magic shop. It's in ruins, but you can see there's about 3 or 4 smaller folk. They're all gnomes, different sizes, but they're trying to build up the best that they can, trying to reach for things, using magic here and there to help with their building efforts.
I'm going to take out my sending stone. Be like, who's ever listening? Let me know as soon as you're ready to leave the dock. Over.
Veera, what's death like?
Death is infinite. Death is
Over and out.
Cyrene, will you take his stone, please? That's not a sending stone. That's the spell sending that she has, just like to Cyrene personally. Will you take Nax's stone, please?
She's just gonna slip it out of his pocket and put it into hers for now.
Thayton is going to fully describe in depth what death is like. It's like, well, it's not that bad, really. If you just sort of like let it happen, you sort of get sent to the underworld, and then if you don't let that happen, and then if you don't have coin with you, you have to walk the river Styx for 100 years, and then you have another chance. And if you have coin, then you get to go on the ship, and then you get to take on the ferryman. Ferryman takes you down the river, and then you get judged by the 3 kings. And then if you get judged by the 3 kings good, you get sent to a good afterlife. If you get sent by the bad, you get sent to a poor afterlife, and that's how it works.
I
The
always. Oh, sorry.
Will's gonna speak up. That sounds interesting. It sounds like a fun adventure. I think it feels cold.
It is cold.
Very
cold.
Very cold.
Very cold, very dark. Very unpleasant. But
That's it.
but that's not that anymore. Let's get if you can scrag.
And then she'll say that, and then she's going to not say anything, not do anything. She's going to help where she can at Double A's, because she made a promise to Will. In the back of her mind, she realized now that he's scared of her. And there's nothing she can really do to change that. Like in her mind, she's like, this is who I am now. This is what I am. I'm somebody to be afraid of. But the little flowers on her sword and this small little act of humanity she has left, she'll just help them rebuild where she can until she gets the message that they were shipping off. And then she's going to run like hell and be like really cool and jump on the ship while it's moving because she's like an action star now. Just kidding.
As you approach, one of them's gonna look at you. Oh, hello. It's not very. It's so good to have another person. You'll help me? Oh, can you reach the tall things? We can't really reach that. And poor Cardigan, she's still in the hospital. But she should be fine. It's just some minor setbacks. No, but it's a magic shop. We can repair, we can make stuff new. But yes, so good to have some help. 2 hands is better than none. And then like one of the others is like, of course, 4 hands is better than 2. And then like the other one pitches up, yes, but 6 hands is still better than 4. And then they kind of like do this little bit amongst themselves with more hands being better than less.
She'll just kind of ignore them, give them like a nod, and then just she'll go about doing all the stuff that they can't reach.
All right. Does anyone else want to do anything before hopping onto the ship?
Hey guys, that was super fun. That was awesome. Let's go on the ship. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I think Nomei's just gonna wait on the ship for everybody to be ready to go. And she's choosing to believe that they won it because she doesn't want to think about what if they didn't. That's not great. So she's just gonna choose to believe that they definitely won this in a drinking contest.
That's crazy, man. That bartender really likes his drinks. I feel like we should probably give this boat back to him when we get back. He's probably not in the best headspace to make a deal like that.
Would Will still have the bag of cold water on him from him being treated?
Well, it was my water skin, so I assume when he was taken
well.
upstairs, she just took her water skin back.
Okay.
So it's still full of soul water, yes.
Thayton is going to walk over to Nomei and be like, "Can I have that back, please?"
Sure, but when you're done, can I have the bag?
You can have the bag. I'm just gonna. He takes it, opens it up, and drinks the entire bag of soul water. You can like hear it in him, like almost like venting out through like the stitches, just a bunch of screams. And he goes, "Feel complete again? Here you go."
Yep.
I know there's a lot there. I know it's not normal for me to cut my hand open to be like, "Here, this is good."
Thayton. It's okay. It's not as weird as I thought it would be. It's just how you work.
It's just how I am me.
And that's okay. That's good, even.
He then just like awkwardly just goes, "Oh, okay," and then just like I feel like I made this awkward again.
Nomei just kind of sighs and is like, you know what? Thayton is kind of just like that right now. And she's just gonna like sit, not sit, but like on the deck. She's like looking at the ocean and just trying to think of like where they're going. And in her head, she's just mentally preparing for whatever is gonna happen when they find Sisyphus. She's like content by herself.
You go first, sorry.
As Thayton walks off, Will's gonna walk up. baby steps. I think that was really nice of you to say.
Are you talking to Thayton or Nomei?
Nomei. Sorry.
It's like,
Sorry.
I was like, that's a
clarify.
weird thing to say to Thayton right now.
okay.
Nomei looks at Will and then just looks back at the water and goes, I'm not talking to you until you tell me what happened. I'm not interested in bringing another person back from the dead, Will.
No one's dying.
You almost were. It's not funny anymore. It's not easy. It's not just what we do. You may not have so much regard for your life, but I do. Lives are important. And if you won't act like it, or at least be honest with us, then I have nothing to say to you.
I was gonna look away and think for a sec. He's gonna look back. I value my life. I wasn't throwing it away. I knew it was in Veera's hands, and I trusted her, and I'm still here.
Okay, that doesn't tell me what happened, though. You said Veera's name when you were sleeping. I went in to check on you, and you were muttering about something. If Veera did this to you, of all people, don't I deserve that explanation? What did my sister do to you?
It wasn't her fault. I noticed something was different. I ran into her earlier. She was just off, and I could tell after something like that she... I don't know what death feels like, but I know what it feels like to let your friends down. And so I wanted to remind her that she is strong, that she is brave and capable and caring. And so I told her about my training sessions with my dad. And I told her that we could go out and I would teach her some shadow fighting, the way I train. And after we went out, we started, and she grabbed her blade, and I was like, well, we could start off with seeing some of your new abilities. And it was good. It was really well. She seemed different, but more confident, powerful. I was going through some basic things, telling her like, all right, I'm gonna throw this rock, let's see what you do against, if we ever have to fight those archers again, or those ranged wizards. And then I was like, all right, let's see what you can do up close. And she started to get a little more aggressive as the fight went on. It's kind of how a sparring match goes. And then I was being a little playful. I was like, all right, well, how do you see me up here in this tower? And I teleported up. I had this brand new spell I wanted to check out. I kind of visualized where I was going, and I went up, and she summoned this spectral horse. I talked about ways to move around the battlefield, and she did it so exquisitely, so expertly. And then, surprisingly, she did something I've never seen before. She teleported right next to me. I was like, oh, I was astonished, surprised even. And I figured the training was over. It's like, all right, good work. You beat me. I'm done. And she pulled up her blade, and I don't know what it was. Some sort of aura I've never seen from her before. I'm not afraid of most things. I think that through my own strength, I could face anything, but seeing that, I don't know what it was, but it struck a fear in me that I've never felt before in my life. And as she struck, I tried to run, but I couldn't. Next thing I know, I was waking up on the floor. she stopped bleeding. She saved my life. And I was proud. I was like, oh man, Veera, that's crazy. I'm done. We're good. And then she disappeared. And I was confused. I looked around. I couldn't see where she was. I don't know if she went away or turned invisible. And next thing you know, I woke up on the floor. She was standing above me with her blade again. It felt like time was going in a loop. And so I casted a spell. I suggested that we stop the fight, that was being a little cocky, maybe that I won, and then we could be done. And she looked at me for a sec and picked up the blade and struck me again. I woke up on this horse. I don't know what happened before that. I was scared, genuinely, but I didn't know if it was her. I talked to her. I told her that she did excellent. She was well, and that she cares about people, and that I wanted to see how she'd react. I talked to the AA people when Nax gave me the belt, and I figured if this is really Veera, then maybe she'd still talk to me. So I told her that I couldn't help those people anymore and that she should do this. And when she took that blade, or that belt, and when she took me back to the tavern to make sure I was alive and well and okay, that's when I knew it was still Veera, but inside she's battling something powerful, more powerful than the basilisk, than the people we fought yesterday, more powerful than anything that we've faced. And I know for certain that she can't face that alone. But I'm scared. My friend tried to kill me. She struck me. I couldn't see where she was, and she struck me. She nursed me to health so she could try it again. And I know that's not Veera. I don't want to.
Stop. I've heard enough.
I didn't want to tell you.
Okay. Go on, I guess.
That's it.
It's clear for a second that Nomei wants to say something, but there's a lot of conflict like inner conflict that's very evident in her expression. So she just looks out at the ocean again and just stops making eye contact. And then, I'm glad you're okay, Will.
I'm not.
I'm glad you're alive. I've learned that I can't make people okay. I can't actually heal anything on the inside unless they let me. And so far, Veera has not chosen to let me. So if all I can do is make sure you're alive, then I'll do that. And I'll be glad that I did.
Nomei. I don't want to die.
You won't.
I know I won't. I know I won't because I have you. And I have Cyrene and Nax and Thayton and Sai and Veera. I know because I don't have to face anything ahead alone ever again. And I hope you know that maybe you do feel powerless to make sure people are okay. And I hope you know that you don't have to make people okay alone anymore. You don't have to help people alone.
You can save this speech, Will. I don't need it.
Look, you came to me. You asked for this. I'm just saying.
No, you approached me and I demanded honesty. I didn't demand a therapy session.
All right.
I had to
Fine.
beg you to be honest with me.
And I was.
I don't know who I brought back, but it doesn't seem like it's my sister.
It is.
Then she better prove it. I broke my oath for her, Will.
I'm sorry.
I could feel it too. I could feel him leave. And I won't do it again. Veera's protective, but the one thing that she's never really been is fully open. I've never known what she's thinking. And I never even really got credit either. I made a vow, I made a promise, and I broke it, and I will not do it again. So when I say you won't die, I mean because rather than go through that again, rather than feel that again, I will drag you back from the underworld myself if I have to. So don't get close again. It goes for everybody. I'm sure Thayton knows his way around down there. He'll help me. Thanks for answering my question. But I don't know if I'm really in a state to talk to anybody right now. And Nomei walks away.
Will is visibly upset. He's angry. I don't think anyone has ever seen him angry before. And he's just going to turn around and leave. He's done.
The rest of you on the ship, are there any conversations you have before embarking?
At what point can I not be drunk anymore?
It doesn't take you very long. Like, you guys have healing magic, lesser restoration, so it doesn't take you very long.
Oh, does lesser restoration get rid of that condition? Because I totally have that condition.
I think so.
Crap, I could have done that from the start. That's okay, I like character moments. Then whether I cast lesser restoration or whether it's just time and healing magic or however I get undrunk, whatever is required of me. Is there any chance I can, as I am either on the ship or get on the ship, notice Nomei feeling this way?
I assume Will and Nomei had this conversation on the ship, so if Nomei stayed on deck, yes?
She is still on deck.
Okay.
Then I will approach Nomei and say, do you have a moment? I'll be quick, I promise.
Yeah. What's wrong?
Oh, nothing's wrong.
Oh.
You have had a very difficult past 24 hours. And well, I just I got something for you. And he will pull out this. Hang on, let me pull up the description for it. It is a simple pendant. It has a simple chain that funnels a thin, simple chain that funnels through a polished sunstone carved with runes of the sun, of peace, and of light. And as he hands it to you, I will, if I can, I'll expend the use of calm motions to cast that, to emit this warmth and this tone of camaraderie. He says, I haven't gotten the chance to speak with you, really, and I hope you'll forgive me for that. But you have spent a good deal of time making sure everyone else is okay. And, well, I suppose I just wanted to make sure that you were okay, and to hopefully ease your burden just a little bit with this.
She takes it and looks at it for a second. And then goes, "That's too many close calls for less than one day. I know full well that I can't save everybody. Veera's made it pretty clear. But too many people are forcing me to get too close. I can't. I broke my vow. The circle of life is sacred, and I interfered with that, and I don't know if I'll ever forgive myself for it. And then Will almost died again, and I...
The circle of life is sacred. I have always believed that. I've spent many years believing that. But there was once a time where I found myself in death's grasp. And I too was pulled from it. Whether it was right or wrong, no matter what they believed, they chose to bring me back from the edge of death. The person who did this is perhaps the one person who knows and values the cycle of life and death above all else, my mother Gaia. She sort of broke that rule for me. And I imagine she did not do it lightly. I don't know exactly what it is like to have a sister. But I don't believe... Well, I believe that the cycle of life is sacred. I believe that there are times when it can be put on hold. You have not prevented Veera from ever facing death, as it is something that will come for us all, I believe, one day. All you simply did was say not yet. So in my eyes, I don't believe you broke your oath. And while my eyesight and my perspective might not be very good,
I believe that you are all right. As I said before, I don't know what it's like to have a sister. But in another life, I imagine I would have been filled with the utmost pride to call you a sister. And if Veera does not appreciate you in that way, then that is her loss.
I think I was too hard on Will.
It is natural to lash out in moments of extreme anguish. I imagine Will understands.
Thank you for checking on me. It's been a really long time since anyone's asked if I'm okay.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's usually my job. And I can usually fix it. It's weird to have a crack that I don't know how to fix.
Well, we all have those cracks. It sometimes takes time, it sometimes takes effort, and sometimes they may not be able to be mended at all. But with time and with the right people, you can overcome any crack in your spirit that may threaten to overtake you. And I hope you know that, well, Veera seems to be in a different place now. You're not alone. I'm here for you. Cyrene is here for you. I imagine that though whatever you said to Will may have been hurtful, I'm certain he is here for you as well.
Thank you.
Of course. I know I can't ease the burden that you have placed on yourself to take care of each of us and to heal the damages that are done by the enemies that we face. But we are all here to ease and to partake in that burden, for it doesn't fall on your shoulders alone. May I give you a hug?
Yeah. Sure.
And he'll pull you into a brotherly hug. And to kind of lighten the mood, I imagine Pebble nips at your hair a little bit, crawling from his shoulder to your shoulder. No, Pebble, bad timing. Sorry about him. He doesn't understand emotions.
It's okay.
Just kidding. He understands rage pretty well. Sorry.
Yeah,
this
I've
scene
noticed.
kind of closes, and the ship sets sail. Veera is able to jump on and land onto the deck. The oceans begin to pick up as the wind hurls the ship through the sails forward. Veera's hands are dripping with blood as a voice calls through her head. Foolish girl, you should have quenched their flames. Look at your boy now. As your eyes shift over to Sai, and even though he's covered head to toe in clothing, gloves on, these long sleeves, you can almost see past them as that darkness spreads past the fingertips and onto the hand, into the palm. If you don't feed me like you did that mortal boy this morning, you'll lose the one you love. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Awesome.
Oh, thank you, Jacob.
That was awesome, Jacob. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry, it was mostly a lot of players interacting, which I hope took the burden off of you a little bit, even though I put the burden back on you to make you talk for Eli. Eli Ellis.
You're all good. I feel so bad I forgot his voice.
It's okay.
No, that was a good session. Great session. Great role playing. Good job on the drinking competition too.
Barely. Gosh, I apparently did my math wrong the first time I rolled.
No, I'm
worries.
sorry, I
Thank you.
made almost half of you cry.
We all.
It was
God.
really good. Really well done.
Crazy.
Yeah. We'll join next session as we're heading over to Crete to Sisyphus, and I've got some really fun plans for that fight if you guys end up choosing to fight him. I've got some good plans, and we'll have to discover some more stuff with all of your backstories. They're popping up here and there. So please be safe. I'll try to get better myself for next week, so that way you don't have to worry about that, and I can do all my talks and do the voices better. But thank you guys so much. Please be safe, and we'll see each other next Sunday.